what is something that I can do that can help him out, right? Physical therapy is something specifically in the last 10 years that's changed quite a bit. It's a lot less hands-on and a lot more like just figuring out what's going on with your patient, talking to them, talking about who they are. This like whole like psychosocial, biological psychosocial kind of approach to things. It's complicated, and a lot of medics, we're taught a very kind of rigid medical model about things, but we're not taught about like that human being in front of us. And I think that if a doc can convey that this human being is more than just like a group of symptoms and like a whole organism in front of you, that's like a pretty cool thing. And they get that training. They know that they can convey it. Guys are interested in it, but I think it requires you to be somewhat of a salesman to do it. But it matters. Building rapport in our communities, I think is like, that's it. We're not rapport builders, Rangers, not like SF is, or not like the MSOTs are, but, but in our organization, that matters. How you're perceived by other people really matters. So I think doing the classic new guy thing, and I'm not good at this, to be honest, but the classic successful new guy thing of just kind of shutting up and listening. What do I need to, how can I add value here? What can I bring to the table? They're all smart. That's why they're providers. It's not hard. It's not easy to get there. Like, figure something out and then add value, understand that we are largely going to be NCO run organizations, obviously with officers in charge, but at the end of the day, we are still generally kind of NCO run organizations, building rapport with those NCOs is really, really, really important. He's got to be one of the best leaders that I've ever had in the military. He's a PA. I don't want to say his name, but he's still currently in the military. He served in every position up to battalion senior medic in the Ranger Regiment, and then he went to PA school, and now he's a PA. Just the way he would interact with NCOs was on such a peer-to-peer, eye-to-eye level that like he couldn't hate the guy. And this is a guy who's gone on thousands of missions. He was more experienced than all the NCOs in the battalion by the time I left. And it wasn't even close. I think guys maybe have a picture in their mind of what a soft guy actually is, but when I think of a soft guy, that's who I think of as a guy like that. Guy's a PA, meeting people where they're at, not talking down to them because, you're a doc or they're a medic, because there's definitely something like, I've seen you providers run trauma lanes. It's not always that great. That's right. We've all seen it, right? With that said, you can't offer us stuff like I said before. And yeah, that's kind of all I got.